All right, today we're doing a focused explainer on something huge for all you engineers out there in the energy sector. We're getting right to the point, breaking down some brand new career openings at AtkinsRéalis, who are, a major global player in engineering. If you've been looking to make a real impact, you're going to want to listen up.
So, let me just ask you this straight up. Are you actually ready to get your hands dirty and help build the future of our energy grid? Because if that answer is a yes, even a maybe, then stick around. We're about to show you exactly what that could look like.
Okay, let's dive in. The big opportunity we're talking about today is with the transmission and distribution team. You'll hear it called the T&D team at AtkinsRéalis. Now, this is the part of the company that's all about designing and managing those super critical networks that, keep the lights on for millions of people. What we're doing here is cutting through all the noise. We're giving you a direct look at several positions that just opened up. And look, these are not your average job postings. These are really invitations to get involved in some complex, massive projects that are all about modernizing our power grid. So what's the magic number? How many roles are we talking about? 5? That's it. 5 very specific, very high-impact engineering roles are on the table right now. Let's get into what they are. First up, let's get into the first category, substation engineering. Yeah, for all of you who specialize in the hubs of the power grid, the real nerve centers, this is where you need to be paying very close attention. Okay, as you can see, the team is hiring at a few different levels. They're looking for a principal engineer, an engineer, and also a specialist engineer for P&C. And P&C, that's protection and control, basically the brains of the substation. Having this range of roles open tells you they're probably gearing up for some big projects. The key thing here? Notice that unique JR number next to each position. You're going to need that. Now, let's shift gears to another area of expertise. If your skills are less about the hardware and more about the analysis, the big picture strategy of power grids, then this next part is for you. We're talking about power system studies. So for power system studies, they need a lead engineer and an engineer. These are the folks who are modeling, analyzing, and really planning out what the grid of the future needs to look like to stay stable and efficient. And just like before, you can see each one has its own specific JR number. So with all these roles laid out, the really crucial question is, what do you do now? This quote from the source material really says it all. The entire process, everything, hangs on one little piece of information. It says you have to reference the correct JR number. That's not a suggestion, folks. That's step 1. So, you've seen the jobs. You've maybe spotted the one that feels like it was written just for you. What happens next? Let's just quickly walk through the process because it's actually super straightforward. See, it's a clean 4-step process. First, do yourself a favor and make sure your CV is polished and up to date. Second, get any other documents ready to go. Third, and I'm going to say this again because it's that important, double, maybe triple check that you have the exact JR number for the job you want. And finally, you're all set to send in your details. And just to be absolutely crystal clear, that JR number is the unique job reference code. The best way to think about it is like a specific mailing address for your application. If you use the right one, your CV goes straight to the right person. No getting lost in the shuffle. And here it is, the final, most critical piece of the puzzle. To apply, you send your CV and that all-important JR number directly via WhatsApp to this number. I'm going to read it out for you. That's +91 98409 12099. So there you have it, a direct line to 5 key roles right at the heart of the energy industry's big transformation. It's a chance to use your skills on projects that really matter, with a company that's a leader in the field. The only question left is the one you see right now. Will this be the connection that powers your career forward?